Shruti, shall we begin? Can you put the recording on?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So a very good evening to all of you. I welcome you all to today's session, Anchor Management. We have with us today Shamsia Sadiq, who is the consultant psychologist at CRINC. So to begin with, let us just ask Shamsia a question. Shamsia, ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how often do you get angry, Shamsia?
Can I ask the same question to you?
Yeah, sure.
What about you?
I get angry very often.
Okay.
What about you?
Same here.
Yeah,
We
being
all are
parents,
human
we
beings.
cannot.
Yeah, especially we are parents.
Yeah, being parents, we cannot escape this anger.
Yes.
So it's all about knowing how to manage anger, and that's what Shamsia will guide us through this evening. So over to you, Shamsia.
Thank you, Mariam. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. So today, can I get access to it?
Yeah, Shamsi.
Done? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's visible, Shamsi.
It's visible? Okay.
Now
Let
it's
me
gone.
check. Yeah, give me one sec. I'll just...
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Hi, Bipina. Saw you in the chat box. Now, all throughout the session, please remember to keep your mic in the mute mode. And if you have any doubts, you can post in the chat box and we'll be addressing it towards the end of the session.
Yes, it's visible. And am I audible?
Yes, yes.
For
Go
everyone?
ahead.
Yes. So you'll be seeing the first slide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So today we are here to talk about anger and anger management techniques for you all. So yeah, everyone has moments when they just blow up, but by learning more about anger and healthier ways to express it, you can reduce the frequency with which you lose it. So you must be going through the situation where, oh my God, I shouldn't have done it. Okay, I shouldn't have got angry that way. So this is a time, so you will be thinking, okay, I shouldn't have done it that way. So which way you need to do it? So it may take time, but you can practice ways of expressing your anger that actually preserve and in some cases strengthen your relationship with your children, as well as your spouse and or others around you. So today we are talking about anger, only anger and anger management techniques. Shamsia here, parent mentor and a consultant psychologist at CRINC. So the topics will be covered today will be what is anger, understanding anger and causes of anger, tips or anger control plans, and managing an angry child. So let's begin. You all are ready? Yes or no? Anybody could say? Yes, ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, okay. So shall we start with an activity? Okay. So I just want your thoughts on these situations. Okay. So what would you do if you were in these situations? Let's start with the first one. 5-year-old showing tantrums at grocery store. 5-year-old showing tantrums at grocery store. Anybody can unmute and say, or you can just put it in the comment box. Your thoughts, even if you have 5-year-old or not, whoever has can give more perfect answer than people who don't have 5-year-old.
Hi, Shamsia.
Hi, who is this?
Hasina here.
Hasina. Hi, Hasina.
Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I will just talk to him before going.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so basically I will talk to him so many times and don't do these things. So in that way, I manage to train him a little bit now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What about others? Anybody has lost it somehow, got out of control? In such situation where anybody could just share your experience if you're okay? Or you saw somebody lost it?
Some responses are coming in the chat box, Shamsia.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen. Chat box. Okay, yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Who's this?
Nimishaya.
Hi, Nimisha. Okay, tell me.
I would just try to, show them something else, distract them from whatever is being, for what they're crying for. I would give it a try.
Okay, you give a try. Okay. So some people would buy chocolates to them. So every time you go to the grocery store and they are showing tantrum, then you will give chocolates. That's how you do it. Or you will ignore it. Okay. Showing them other alternatives. Okay. Okay, let's see the second situation then. I'm not commenting anything now. Let's talk about this, discuss about this later after the session. Okay. Next one is toddlers who says no to every question or every direction you are giving. Anybody would like to try?
Hi, Shamsia. Aisha
Hi.
here.
Hi, Aisha. Please tell me.
Yeah. So usually when my toddler says no to everything, I try to ask him why he's saying no. Although, of course, he doesn't have much sense of why he's saying no. He just knows he doesn't want to do it. But I try to engage playfully, why not, or let's do it, or something like that. I try. I don't always succeed, but that's what I try to do most times.
Okay. Keep telling them. Okay, thank you. Keep telling them, try to divert his attention to some other thing. Okay, we'll stop taking them again if they are not listening. Is it? Okay. Okay, then yeah. So try distracting to something interesting for him. Lila is saying, okay. And what about the third situation? 10-year-old not listening to you? I've been telling you too many times and you're still not listening to me. These dialogues, anywhere? Okay. Yes. Okay. Any other dialogues or any other way you handled it? Who is there? Somebody unmuted. You will not talk? Why don't you listen? You don't love me? Okay. Usual dialogue, right?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum
Myself Nazia.
Hi, Nazia.
In this case, right now, we know that kids of this age group are very addicted to these gadgets and all.
Okay.
So at first and all, we'll try convincing them. If not, ground them. No gadgets, nothing. That's it. Mostly they come back the same way.
Okay. So you will give them consequence, like not giving the gadgets, something like that?
Kind of. In my situation, that works kind of good with my brother and all. But then after half day or by the end of the day, they come back. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that and all. Please. But for the sake of the gadgets, that's it. For nothing else.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, can I ask you one more question? Did you all get angry when in these situations before doing something? Yeah.
Yes, always.
Always? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So many yeses I can hear. Yes. Okay. Then let's move on. Can you see the next slide? Yeah. Yes, right, Shruti? I changed
Yeah,
the slide.
Shamsia. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shamsia.
I'm sorry for the questions. Too many questions I'm asking. Okay. Anyway, so let's move on. So what is anger? I just asked you, you got angry in these situations? So what is anger? Anger is a feeling, just like any other feelings or emotions we have. Okay. But why we are giving so much importance for anger? What is so special about anger? We always tell people not to get angry. Are you getting angry? Then if a person is getting angry, okay, that person is really bad. Something kind of such image is there in our mind, right? Who will get angry, so should not say anything now. Okay. So there are such situations in your life also, right? So it is just this emotion, just like any other emotion we have as a human being. But if you are showing your anger in a proper, healthy manner, it can actually improve a situation and a relationship. So through experience, you may have seen that your anger only adds fuel to the fire with your children. Expressing anger may have had only served to hurt you and others around you. So, however, by understanding anger, you can develop a more positive view of this emotion. When anger is expressed properly, it can actually improve a situation and a relationship. So, I would like to say anger is not a wrong emotion. Just like any other emotion, it is also an emotion, but it is not wrong. Okay. Anger is just like joy, boredom, or excitement, any other emotion that you have. Already said that. So anger is actually giving you a clue to your emotional state. And it is actually telling you what you're experiencing. Hello there, you're getting angry, something is wrong. So this is kind of a clue you're getting, your body is giving you. So people would say that I am angry. Are you angry or you feel angry? What is it? You feel angry, right? Right? So you are not angry. You are a human being, right? You are not angry. The feeling and being a human being, you will definitely get angry, but you try to say, I feel angry instead of saying I am angry. Feelings are not facts. They are information. They don't last forever. They are like, they'll come and go. Like we can say they are passing clouds in the sky. So when you are feeling angry, sit with them, feel them. You are not your feelings. You are human being, right? You all are human being and we all are human being. We all get angry, but try to understand that feeling of yours. Okay. And don't tag yourself with that feeling of yours. You need to understand that you are not angry. That is your feeling. Okay. I hope you understood that difference. So whenever next time when you are feeling angry, try to say try to say I feel angry instead of saying I am angry. So many times what passes for anger is actually another emotion. There will be an underlying emotion. When you are feeling angry, there must be a sadness under that, or maybe you're feeling jealous, or if you're feeling hopeless, or if you're feeling ignored. Okay, it could be from any person. It could be from your spouse, it could be from your children, and you may feel disappointed sometimes, and that also you can fuel kind of anger in you. And you even sometimes parents would say, I feel exhausted. When I'm asking, we have parents at Kring, we have Kring parents. When I talk to them, they usually tell me, okay, I have anger issues. So I ask them, do you have anger issues? Okay, so where is this coming from? What is that triggering you? What is the anger is coming from? Where? I ask them. So then they would start talking about it. Lot of things to do, managing kids, family, and work. And some people would say, they would say, okay, I have studied this much, but I haven't done anything till now. I'm just taking care of my kids. I have not done anything. So these are the emotions that you will be having. These are the problems you will be having, and that's the cause of many of you are feeling this kind of emotion. The anger is shown that way. So there are underlying emotions. So when you're feeling angry, have you ever felt these signals your body is giving? So when you're feeling angry, just imagine that situation when you were angry. Can you feel your body tensing? Like you would be
Yes,
clenching your fist. Yeah. Your heart beat faster, and you're gritting your teeth, feeling hotter, you're sweating, and you're pacing around. So these are the signals your body is giving you that you're feeling angry, right? So let's get into what anger is. Let's figure it out together. So imagine anger as a tree. Okay. So now let's divide this tree into 3 parts: roots, trunk, and fruits. Okay. So the roots are all of the actions that cause you to react negatively. Okay. And raising children gives you plenty of causes, right? Even under the best of circumstances, parenting is hard and difficult work. I'm telling you again and again, it is hard. Some of your children's behavior that may make you angry may in fact be quite normal parts of child development. It could be very normal, but you won't be understanding that because you don't know about it. There will be some behavior like, for example, I was talking about some situations in the beginning where I would say toddlers showing tantrums maybe. It is, if I'm saying tantrums is normal, you would be thinking, oh, it is normal. My child always do it. They show tantrums, right? So it may be a part of their development. Okay. So then we need to see the underlying causes always. Like I was talking about the underlying emotions before. There will be underlying reasons, a lot of underlying reasons will be there. Like I said before. So sometimes you may have more patience for your children than other times. When your needs are not being met, you may be more impatient, frustrated, and angry as parents. You often go on autopilot and do not take the time to stop and check how you're feeling. Have you ever done that? Have you ever asked yourself that you are having any problem or not? What do I need? When you feel angry, have you ever asked yourself, like, what do I need? Am I feeling okay? Anybody would like to say something? Not checking. Yeah, yes, right? Yeah, we always forget that. We always forget to think about ourselves. We'll keep on doing the same thing every day and you will not understand what your feelings are, what you need. So these unmet needs are actually causing the problem. That is the root part. Okay. So for example, if you are feeling tired, okay, so then you're getting angry, you're feeling angry, and what happens is you're thinking to yourself, okay, what happened? Why am I feeling angry? Okay, then you think that, okay, I'm tired. I have not slept for 2 days. Maybe I had some function, or maybe my child didn't sleep properly in the night. Yeah. So what you need to do is, if you have not slept properly, go take a nap. If it is possible, you do it. If it is not possible, try to get solution for that. And if you are feeling alone, another example. Okay. If you're feeling alone, then what you need to do? You need to call up a friend or family member or any other person if you're comfortable talking that at that point of time. And if you're feeling bored, what do you need to do? You need to figure out different fun activities that you can do. So if there are reasons for your anger, try to find solution for that particular problem or particular reason that you are having. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of comments here. Feel angry when I have lots of work to do, right? When we are sick, yeah. When we are sick, we won't be able to manage everything by our own, right? So these are the main reasons that will be there under that underlying there. The anger is shown that way. Okay, so you need to check the root part. So at Kring, what we do is, when the parents approach us, what we do is, how it works at Kring is, first we will do the assessment part. Okay, if the parents are coming to us, and then we'll be asking them some questions, okay, to understand them better. And then we will be, after we understand their problems, they will be giving them a mentor support. I am a parent mentor at Kring. I see them, and whatever queries and concerns they are having, they'll be telling me, and just listening to them will also make them feel better. So I have seen that, and they would tell me, even if I don't get the solution, okay, but if somebody is there to listen to me, that is really making me good. And it also makes me feel good also. Even I am a parent, I understand that feeling. So when After the queries and after the concern they have shared they shared with me, for each concern, the causes will be different. So what we do is we'll prioritize the causes which are to be addressed immediately. So what we do is we give action plan. Along with action plan, if I find any issues that need to be taken any expert advice, or if I need to refer to them to any other experts in our CRING team, so it could be anyone. If the child is having any challenges in learning, so I'll be referring to them to a special educator. So this is what we usually do. And then we give them an action plan, how we can go about it. And then they, along with the one-to-one sessions, we'll be giving them micro classes that will be giving more insights on the particular issues at hand that they are having. And then later on, the key results would be doing all of these things. They will be able to give the action set, will be assessing whether the parents were able to implement the recommended suggestion. If not, we will try to understand the obstacles they are facing and suggest alternatives. So this is what we do at CRING. So if you are having any anger issues, the first thing we'll be doing, looking at the causes, looking at the reasons why you're getting angry. There will be a lot of other problems the parents will be showing or telling me. So for example, child's tantrums, or parents are having stress regarding any kind of problems, raising the child independent, or toilet training, or sleep or food routine, anything that for that matter, we'll be seeing them and they'll tell the concerns, and we'll be giving them the consultation, whatever is required. And one-to-one sessions are given monthly, and follow-up also given after the one-to-one sessions. So the first part I was talking about the roots, the underlying causes. And then comes the trunk part. This is the most interesting part, I would say. This is the part where you express your anger. Okay, so the fight or flight response, where there will be a lot of strong emotions coming in. Okay, you will yell, you will scream, you will slam doors, and you will also keep their possessions, anything that they like, you will keep it roughly. I will not give you, and you may even give sarcastic answers, or you will blame or shame your children. So it is equally damaging. Everything is damaging. So these are the normal way not normal. These are the ways normally we see in parents when they, or not only parents and others also, when they are getting angry. So this is the trunk part. Then comes the fruit part. Okay, fruit part. Fruit part is, we can divide it into two. For your children, how they will feel, and for you also. So as you express your anger, those around you get the fruit of your discontent. Okay, so for your children, they will be like, they'll be they'll be shutting down themselves. They will not talk to you, and they become ornery, very difficult to deal with them, and they might even yell back. They become aggressive towards others, such as a younger sibling or a pet at home. They act out at school. You won't see it at home, but they will be the teachers will be telling you the child is getting very angry, because just for a small reason he was getting angry, and he or she may even become depressed and withdrawn. So these actions may once again trigger your anger, right? And so your anger spawns reactions which create more misbehavior, which results in more anger. Somebody is saying something? Okay, in addition, your words and your body language may not match. If while talking through clenched teeth, you tell your children, it is fine, I'm not angry. Usually we see that, right? Whoever is unmute, please mute. Okay. So the fruit part you saw. So this is from your child part. And then comes your part, where when you got angry, when you express your anger, what happens is the fruit that you will be getting is often parents report feeling just awful and so unpleasant that, okay, why did I do it? If you explode, you can worry about the damage you may do to your children's self-esteem. At the end of the day, you may lie down in bed feeling guilty and wondering why you lost it over something that is so small. right? So, hello. So when you don't speak up, you can also feel bad, questioning if you're acting like a doormat or if you are creating spoiled children who aren't being taught how to have a give and take relationship with others. So you will feel both. You will feel guilty for becoming angry, right? And also, if you're not feeling angry, you're saying yourself, "No, I'm not angry," and you're telling your children also, "I'm not angry," and you're listening to whatever the child is saying and doing, and just let it be, letting the child be, let him do whatever they want. And you will also feel this way, right? Oh, I'm feeling like a doormat. I'm not creating a I'm creating a spoiled children. What will others say? What would others say? So this is another part of showing anger and what fruit you are getting. Before I was telling what fruit the child was getting. Okay, hope you understood this part. Okay, do we need to control it or manage it? Do we need to control it? Can we control it? So controlling it, I would say, I take it as a negative word, controlling it. Some people would take it as suppressing it or not showing anger. Or if you're feeling angry also, just suppress it and keeping it there. No, that's not. Am I on mute? No, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Can hear
Okay,
you.
okay. Yes. Yeah. So do you need to control it or manage it? What do you think?
Manage.
Yeah, I would say you need to manage it. You can't always control the situation you are in or how it feels, how it makes you feel, right? There is a situation, and that whatever the situation is there, you will feel whatever you feel, right? And but you can control, you can manage how you express your anger. That is the main point. You can manage how to express it. So, and you can communicate your feelings without being verbally or physically abusive. This is what we are going to discuss further, how we can do that. So you can either deal with chaos then and there or greater chaos later. I found it somewhere and I actually took me for some time and read it again, because whenever we have problems at our hand, we usually keep it or let it be. I'm not angry, let it be. So if you're keeping it for a long time, it will pile up, the problems will pile up, and what happens? You will be having greater chaos later. So try to manage it then and there and find out the reasons, underlying reasons, and understand how you're expressing it and what fruit are you getting. Okay, that you need to understand. Then comes a healthy and unhealthy anger. So there is called, is there a anger called healthy anger? Yeah? Is there anger called healthy?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, anger. So I would like to divide this angry behavior, how we express anger, into 4 types. Out of these 4 types, 3 are unhealthy, okay, and 1 is healthy. Okay, so the 3 types are: 1 is aggressive. What is aggressive? What is the difference between anger and aggression? So I would say anger is something that we feel. Aggression is something that how we behave. Okay, so examples of aggression are throwing things and hitting. So mainly our behavior. And then comes the passive aggressive part, where we will be sulking or blaming others. Okay, and then comes the suppressive part, where we might mean that resentful and denying your anger. You're suppressing it. Okay, so being assertive, on the other hand, is the healthy anger. Okay, means confronting others kindly. You are expressing your anger kindly and telling them, so this is what I feel, and conveying your frustration without blaming others and not insisting on being right. We cannot be right always. We need to reflect ourselves and think whether I'm right or not, whether the person who is saying is right or not. When we feel angry, we'll always think that, okay, we are right. Even if we are not right, also we'll try to say that I am right, listen to me. This is how we do it. But make sure, if you want to show your healthy anger, you need to be assertive. Okay, you need to tell the people kindly that I feel angry because of this reason. I feel that this is the maybe the mistake is from my side, but I would like to rectify that. I would like to change that. Okay, this is about healthy and unhealthy anger. So when does anger become a problem? I've been telling you, feeling angry is fine. We all are human beings and everything is fine. But when is it becoming a problem? It is becoming a problem when you feel it too intensely, or you're feeling it frequently or expressed inappropriately. That is how the anger becomes a problem. Feeling anger too intensely or frequently places extreme physical strain on the body. So whenever you are feeling angry, you need to look at yourself, look at your body, how you are feeling, physical strain you are having. So, and then comes the main part, it is a habit. If you are doing it again and again every day without thinking, it will become automatic. So whenever you have a situation at hand, if you are having underlying reasons, underlying emotions, then what happens is you are always expressing it through anger. Then what happens? It will become a habit. You will not be even knowing, okay, that is your habit. You always think of, okay, for example, if I'm saying every day you brush your teeth, you don't need anybody to tell you to go brush your teeth, right? Sometimes if we are taking it longer, people would tell us, right? Please go brush your teeth. But otherwise, nobody needs to tell us to go brush our teeth. We'll go and automatically we'll do it. Same way, anger is like that. When anger becomes a habit, we automatically it will come in every situation. It can become a routine, familiar, and predictable response to a variety of situations. When anger is displayed frequently and aggressively, it can become a maladaptive habit. But the good part is you can break the anger habit by becoming aware of the events and circumstances that trigger your anger and the negative consequences that result from it. In addition, you need to develop a set of strategies to effectively manage your anger. So can anyone tell me any anger control strategies that you might know or that you may have used in the past? Instead of me blabbering so much, if you could interact and tell me.
Leaving from the situation?
Yes. Okay. Breathing exercise. Okay. That I got from Cring parent, Ajmila. So yeah. Amina, meditation. Okay. Yes, to pause. Very good. Okay. So this is how you do it. Okay. So after pausing, how do you respond after that? Listening to music. Okay. Glucose point.
By
Drink
filling our
yes,
cup, first cup.
Yeah, that is from our Cring parent. You watched Position Your Mind masterclass, I guess.
Yes.
Counting numbers, and by then we get time to respond, then react. Yes, Zakira. Glucose
Drinking
statement.
a lot of water.
Drinking a lot of water. Yes. So you will get some time there, right? Taking deep breath. Okay. Sit silently and drink water. Yes. Sitting alone. Okay. So when you are in a situation where you're feeling angry, and if you are not able to control that situation, manage that situation, you will take some time to do it. Yeah. So the frequent and aggressive expression of anger can be viewed as a maladaptive habit because it results in negative consequences. So let's see all these tips that you were using, whether it is right or wrong. Let's talk about it in the next slide. Okay. So yeah. So how does an angry parent affect a child? It will affect the children by not being able to concentrate, finding it hard to play with other children. You must have seen there were some parents come to me and tell me, grandparents, they would tell me, right, like, okay, my children are having issues with his friends. Whenever he is going to the playground, when I'm there, I'm observing him, he would have problems with other children there, and he will come back after that and then just get angry and they'll just come back. So these are some issues I've seen. And then comes becoming a quiet and fearful. Okay, there comes fearful. You must be thinking, when we are angry, how the child is becoming fearful. There is another example I would like to tell you. One parent, not only one, there are a lot of parents who have told me, like, this is another example, is like, my child started lying. So my child lied to me. It is something that you can't accept. You really want your child to be a very good child, like the perfect child figure, right? But when the child started lying, you will feel really bad. What happened? So you will again, because you can't accept it, you will get angry again. Okay. So why this lying is happening? Why they are lying to you? Because they are having a fear, because you will they think that if I tell the truth, my mama or my papa will
They might get
angry.
punished.
Yes, they might get punished. So that is also another reason. That's why they are lying. So this is all coming from anger. Can you see it? So then comes the rude part. That also you can't accept as a parent, right? Being rude. My child is becoming very rude. When whatever I ask him to do or ask her to do, she is telling me exact the same thing back, or she doesn't want to do it. She's becoming very aggressive. She's throwing things. She is hitting hitting other children. So that also can be seen. There is fights between the siblings. Most of the things you can see, whatever you are showing to the children, the same thing will be shown to their siblings. Whatever showing to your children, that child, the first child or the second child, whoever it is, they will see the same thing. They'll capture it and they'll do the same thing to their younger ones or anybody who is under them. So they need to understand that anger is not the method to tell something, to make somebody to do something. That is not the way. You can gently and calmly also, you can tell the children to make something that you want them to do. You can make them do it. It is very easy. Just like anger being a habit, you can break that habit and try patience instead. Try to make patience as a habit. Okay. And when you start being patient in every situation, that will become automatic. If you try, you will get the result. I'm telling you, you can write it down. I'm telling you that will be the result. I have become like that. So whenever I feel anger or when I feel angry, I try all the techniques I know. And what I do is I try to be patient with the child, because I know that he's just a child. I'm the adult here. He doesn't have filter. Whatever emotion that he is feeling, I have a child who is 2.5-year-old. So whenever he is feeling angry or he is showing tantrums, what I think is he's just a child. He doesn't know how to manage his emotions. I'm an adult. I need to manage my emotion. This is what will go through my mind. So then I become patient, even if he hits me or even if he does anything, that is all normal. Okay. They like hitting toddlers hit and they explore different variety of misbehaviors. You must have seen. So these are the problems you will be seeing in a child whose a parent is an angry parent. And they'll also have sleeping problems. They'll get up in between and they'll cry. So these problems, these are just a few problems I just mentioned here. There are a lot of other issues also. So you should never physically hurt or punish your child, no matter what they have done or how angry you are. Okay. So some parents had told me that, okay, I just shout at them, I scold them, okay, but I don't hit them. Yelling and harsh verbal discipline can have similar negative effects as corporal punishment. This is from a research I took it. So you must be thinking scolding is fine, shouting at them is fine. It is having the same effect as somebody saying something. It is having the same effect. Okay, so make sure you are not yelling and you are not hitting, you are not doing any such things and such behavior to your children. Children who are constantly yelled at are more likely to have behavioral problems, anxiety, depression, stress, and other emotional issues, similar to children who are hit or spanked frequently. Then comes how we can monitor your anger. Okay, so according to CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, for anger management, we need to monitor our behavior first. The first thing is angry meter. A simple way to monitor your anger is to use the 1 to 10 scale. So when you're feeling that anger, like before I said, there were some signals. You remember being heartbeat faster and you're sweating and you're gritting your teeth. Yeah, you're getting that signals. Okay, what you need to do is you need to monitor your anger. Out of 10, how much it is. If it is reaching almost 5, there you have a choice. Use your anger control plan, whatever I'll be discussing later. You need to use the anger control plan. But if it is reaching 10, then there will be violence, explosion, then it will go out of control. Then there will be negative consequences and you lose it. So make sure you are in between 1 to 5 where you have a choice. So whenever you are feeling angry, what you need to do is make sure it is not going above 5. So where is my anger is right now? Then you need to take some time. Okay, and like just I said, you need some calming technique for that. So you can actually write it down in your book, Monday to Sunday. Monday how much it reached, and Tuesday how much it is reached, which score it is, so that you can understand how your anger is being built up and how it is reducing or how it is increasing day by day. So this is the first method to monitor your anger. Then comes the cues. Just like the signals I just told you, those are the physical cues where you are feeling that tightness in the chest, you're feeling hot, you're feeling you're sweating, all these things those are the physical cues. Cues are something that you're getting as a clue. Okay, you are feeling angry. Then comes the behavioral cues where you clench your fist. These are the behaviors that you're showing. Okay, you must be staring at others when you're feeling angry. This is another cue. Then comes the emotional cues where the underlying emotions I mentioned in the beginning. Then comes the cognitive cues. Cognitive cues are all about thoughts. So if there is a situation, the first thing that we'll be getting is thought. And then only the behavior comes, then only the emotions come, then the behavior comes. So this is kind of a process for all the human beings. We will be getting the thoughts first, then the emotions, and then the behavior. You need to handle your thoughts first. For example, if there is a situation where then the first situation I said, you are going to the grocery and your child is showing tantrum, your thoughts will be, okay, others are looking at me and see how bad parent I am. Why is he behaving like that? It is disturbing others. So these are the thoughts you'll be having. So because of these thoughts, what you will have, the emotions will be anger, frustration, irritation, all such emotions. And the behavior will be either scolding them or hitting them. Okay, so these are the behavior you will be showing if your anger is not under control. So that is a cognitive cue. So you always handle your thoughts. It is not easy. It is part of a therapy which should be done by a mental health professional, so that you will know how to manage different situations. Okay, so usually for anger management, we use CBT. So that you will understand that later on when there is any kind of issues, you will be able to manage it by yourself. Okay, so in this part, you will begin to learn how to analyze an episode of anger. It involves learning how to identify events, cues, and that can indicate an escalation of anger or the trigger. Okay, then comes the main part, the anger management tips. You all are ready for it? Okay. You all are there? Yes? Any questions till now? Or you're keeping it down or you're writing it down and asking later?
Yeah, we'll ask after the session.
Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to the anger management tips. First thing is notice when you are getting angry. The first thing is to become aware of how your body reacts when you are getting angry. Often thoughts register in your body before you are even aware of your corresponding feelings. So the signals you remember before I had told you, clenching your teeth, talking quickly. Yeah. So notice if you're feeling angry, the first stage itself, you will understand. Don't tell me, see, I couldn't control it. We all can control it. We can think and feel at the same time. That's how we all are created. That's how it is. So when you are feeling anger, you will have all these signals, like I said, and make sure or take note where in your body you show your anger. So with practice, you'll be able to notice as your irritation is rising before you burst. Okay. So then comes the next point is use an I message to share your feelings. Just like I said, instead of saying I am angry, try to say I feel angry. That is the first point that you need to keep in mind. So for example, with children, if you are trying this technique, when you are feeling angry, or if you're seeing, for example, if you're seeing one of your children calling names, mean names to her sister or brother. Okay, what you need to say is using I dialogues. I feel sad when I hear you call your sister mean names, because it is important to me that you two are kind to one another. So you can apologize to her, and we can talk about what else you can say to her when you don't like what she does. So this is an example I'm telling you. So instead of saying don't do it, why are you calling mean names, are you so rude, instead of saying that, you can tell them, see, I am feeling sad when you do it. So it's better we don't do that way. So you can apologize to her, you can talk about it if you want to talk about it. Yeah. So here what you're doing, you are showing your discontent, you're showing that you are not feeling good about it. Children will not like it at all. Children will feel bad about it when their parents are feeling bad about something that they did. So they'll definitely understand. Okay, they'll definitely understand that, okay, my parents are not liking it, so I need to stop it. Instead of saying the other dialogues we were just talking about. Then the third point would be accepting your anger as a normal human being feeling. Everybody will get angry. You cannot stop your anger right when you think, okay, stop it there. No, you can't do it. The anger will come automatically because of the different situations you are going through every day. So accept it. Some parents have even cried in the session when I'm having with them. They would cry, and because of the guilt, because of the regret, because they are seeing the same behavior in their children. Same behavior, and then they would realize, then only they'll realize that, okay, this is coming from me, this is not coming from anywhere else. So accept anger as a normal behavior. You will get angry, no problem, but make sure you are not doing it in a very unhealthy manner. Parents are going to get irritated with their children. Don't judge yourself harshly because you're angry. Like I said, you are feeling angry. You are not an angry person, you are feeling angry. Okay. And the fourth point is look for underlying issues. The root part, remember, underlying issues. What are the reasons? Okay. Why you're getting angry? Okay. Did some problems would be like my spouse didn't talk to me properly. We had some issues. So this problem, okay, this is inside me, it is boiling, and you're not talking to your husband or wife, whoever. And what happens is, whatever feelings that you are having, you will show it to your children. You will show it to your children, and they don't know what you're saying, and they don't even know what is happening, and everything they won't be able to understand also, and they'll be at thinking what is happening, and the same thing they will take it and use it for future purpose. Okay, so then comes the fifth part, where examining your expectation of your child. Okay, this part is little more, I just want to say that some parents would say, parents would say that in the one-to-one session, they would tell me, during when are you getting angry, when is like mainly which time are you getting angry, what is the reason behind? They would say, my child doesn't sit for a long time, he doesn't like to write, he doesn't like to study at all, I need to stress a lot, I need to shout at him, then only he will sit or she will sit. Okay, so you can see there, if you are expecting a lot from your child, and you are also already having this picture in your mind that, okay, my child needs to study well, that is the only thing you need, my child should score good marks in his exams, but what he is going through, you would know, and you are not understanding what he is going through. He must be having, or she must be having, any kind of inattention, or not able to sit for a long time. You must have heard about it. They are having issues in learning, any challenges they are facing, writing or in reading. So if you're stressing too much, you're actually making the child more reluctant to study, because they are getting bored of it, and they are having this extreme dislike towards studying. are actually making it. Okay. Okay, somebody is unmute. Okay. So this better, you don't expect a lot from your child. Understand your child. Try to empathize what he is going through, whether he is able to do it or not, what from which part he is having issue. So if you're not able to understand it better, try to get mental health professional or any experts advice for it. Instead of keeping it for a long time, let it solve it then and there. You understand. If you're not able to understand it, ask others, or if others are also not able to understand it, take external advice, any psychologist or any special educator for that matter. Do not expect too much from your child. Maybe the child is struggling a lot. If you're not supporting, you're the one who needs to support and guide them. If you're not doing that, what will they do? Okay. And then comes focus on the essential part. So here I would like to tell you, if I'm talking about gentle parenting or positive parenting or calm parenting, all of them are just the same only. Some parents would ask me, how can we not talk to them? How can we not be strict to them? How can we show them? How can we make them more disciplined? So whenever they are doing something or the other, you will restrict them. Okay. So in the case of gentle parenting, what we are saying is you can stick to the rule, but impose it calmly. Okay. But there are some situations where you don't have to be strict or you don't have to keep that rule. For example, jumping on the sofa or jumping on the bed. If it is okay, let them have fun. It's okay. If it is not causing any danger, why are you being so angry at it? It's okay. Let it be. Let them have fun. Free play, risk play. It is all part of the like good development. If you want to see in your child, that is all part of the development. Let them have their time. Okay. So focus on the essential part. Decide which rules are really important. Let some things go. And then comes the seventh part where you exit or wait. When some people have told me, I'll pause and I'll do breathing exercise. So even if you're taking deep breaths and still you're not able to do it, not able to manage the situation, please leave the situation. Please exit the situation, go somewhere else, take a deep breath again, make sure you're doing right, think about the situation, think about the reason why you're getting angry, then come back and respond. Okay, do not overwhelm a child with too much intensity. Try breathing exercise. Breathing exercise is really good. We'll be doing it. Okay. And if you really want to do the whole breathing exercise, the relaxation technique won't be possible in that particular situation. So what you can do is either you can just take deep 3 times. You can take deep breaths. Okay, and like taking through inhale through nose and exhale through mouth, and then 3 times you take in and take out, and then what you need to do is then respond. Okay, so that's how. If you're not able to do it, then exit the situation and come back after you calm down. Okay, then comes the 8th point where you don't pretend you are not angry when you are. So that is where the suppressing part is coming, where the problems will pile up and later it becomes more and more problems. Okay, so make sure you are not suppressing it. Okay, and don't tell the child, okay, I'm not angry, and you are just keeping quiet and showing your face as something that happened, and they will be confused. So whenever they are feeling such emotion, they'll do the same thing. They'll suppress it, and what happens? And later more problems will be occurring, and they'll just burst out, just like you will be doing. So make sure you're modeling whatever things that you want to see in your child. Show it to them how they need to do it. They are capturing everything from you. They are learning everything from you. So make sure you are doing that instead of doing something that you don't want to see in your child. And then comes the plan, how to express your feelings. How to express your feelings. Remember, you can think and feel at the same time, like I said before. Don't tell me that you are not able to control it. Like I said, don't tell me that. You can think about it. You can think about the situation and then feel about it. Like I said, thoughts, emotions, and behavior. So plan how to express your feelings. Take some time and then do it. And the next point is stay short, to the point, and in the present. If you want to tell your child anything, just tell, like don't give too many advices or anything. To the point. What you want to say, that's all. That is enough. And use humor and restore good feelings. Whenever you're feeling angry, take some time, you feel it, and after that, you can use humor. I usually do that with my child. I start dancing, or I start singing something in a very humorous way, and I'll try to make sure I am not causing any negative consequences there. So you can use humor or restore good feelings with your children. And then comes create a signal system where this can be used so your children know that you are getting increasingly angry. So at a certain point, they can know that they need to give you space. So you can tell the child, okay, I'm feeling really bad now. I am not in a good mood. Could you please give me some space? Okay. If you practice this every time you feel angry or you feel bad about something or moody, your child will understand later on. Okay, my mama is not feeling good now. She is moody. Let us give some space. They will ask you, you need space, mama? If you are doing the same thing with your child. Okay. And then the 13th point I would like to say is you can apologize. So just before I said, parents tell me, they cry and they tell me, okay, I am feeling really guilty. I'm having this regrets that I am not doing good. I'm not a perfect parent. And one more thing I would like to say, there is no like perfect mother or perfect father. There is no word as such, okay, in parenting, anything. So don't try to be that perfect mother. You will, in between, you will fall down. So don't do that. We all go through many such situations, so it's okay. Okay, so even if you try all these techniques, still you are going out of control, once in a while, it's okay, you can apologize. If you find that you react in a way that is too harsh, you can say you are sorry. Sorry, beta, it was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And tell your child what you wish you had said or how you wish you had reacted. Okay, and that is the main thing that you need to keep in mind. You can always say sorry, and it's okay. So are you all ready for a calming strategy? Are you ready for a relaxation technique? Will you all sit down and do this? I'll just read this off so that we can understand this, how you can do it. Every day, twice in a day, if you are doing this technique, it will make you feel more focused, more calm, and it will help you in the situations come. You can actually use this like before. If you are doing it already, you can actually be calm in such situations. Are you all ready?
Yes.
So we'll end this session by practicing. Okay, before that, I have one more. Yeah, you all ready? Okay, I'll just need your cooperation for this. Okay, you can practice this exercise on your own, but I would like to do it here so that you know how to do it. Okay, you can just record this and put it, and the earphone you can put, and then sit down and do it. Okay. Okay. Find a comfortable position in your chair. All set? Yeah. If anybody could say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Find a comfortable position in your chair. If you would like, close your eyes. If not, just gaze down at the floor. Take a few moments to settle yourself. Now become aware of your body. Check for any tension, beginning with your feet, moving upward to your head. Notice any tension you might have in your legs, stomach, hands and arms, shoulders, neck, and face. Try to let go of any tension. Now, become aware of your breathing. Pay attention to your breath as it enters and leaves your body. This can be very relaxing. Take a deep breath. Notice your lungs and chest expanding. Now slowly exhale. Again, Take a deep breath. Fill your lungs and your chest. Notice how much air you can take in. Hold it for a second. Now release it and exhale slowly. Inhale slowly and fully one more time. Hold it for a second and release. Continue breathing in this way for another couple of minutes. Continue to focus on your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, feel your body becoming more and more relaxed. Use your breathing to wash away any remaining tension. Now, take another deep breath. Inhale fully, hold it for a second and release. Inhale again, hold and release. Continue to be aware of your breath as it fills your lungs. Once more, inhale fully, hold it for a second and release. When you feel that you're ready, open your eyes. How was that? Did you notice any new sensation while you were breathing? You all slept? Hello? Whoever did it honestly, you would have felt something good. Yeah? Anybody would like to say anything? Yeah, you feel good? Good?
Yeah, it's good. Not
Okay.
sleeping.
Okay, hope you didn't sleep. Okay, that's great. You felt some calm, you feel that relaxed more, right? You were feeling relaxed, right? So this will help you every day if you can do it twice. So that twice, it will help you to be focused and be calm when you are having such situation in the future or in the same day, you will be able to manage it properly. Okay, so this is something I found somewhere. So this picture tells me that it's up to you to break generational trauma. You can see here where your grandparents, your father, so you can actually break that. Some parents would have had told me that my husband or wife would say that it is hereditary. I can't change it. You can change it. It is up to you whether to break it or go on the same way that you have experienced. You are giving the same experience to your children also. So don't make that same angry person that you don't want to see. Okay. So just because you get angry does not mean you do not love your children. You can model your children how to express anger in a constructive manner. And at the same time, how to make a commitment to grow and improve yourself. So I'll just talk about how to manage an angry child and we'll just finish off. Okay. So how to manage an angry child? So first of all, you need to do is label the feelings. Okay, labeling the feelings in the sense, if your kids are more likely to lash out when they don't understand their feelings or they're not able to verbalize them. So if your child is showing any kind of tantrums, they would say, I'm mad, or I'm feeling angry. They won't say I'm feeling angry. They would say something else. Okay, try to show their anger. So what you need to do is you need to tell the child, okay, I understand that you're feeling angry. So you're labeling there. Okay. Instead of labeling like, oh, you are so stubborn. You are a very bad child. So you're naughty. So when you label such words, they'll become like that. So instead, what you need to do is label the feelings they are going through. Okay. And like I said, okay, you're feeling sad. I understand. That's why you're crying. So whenever they are feeling sad, they'll come to you and tell you, okay, Mama, I'm feeling sad. Papa, I think I'm feeling angry. So they can also use this anger thermometer, where you can see here where when they are doing great, it will be 1. So you can make this at your house. You can just put it there wherever you can see it, and ask them when they are feeling that anger. They just ask them, see, are you feeling irritated? That what you need to do. Okay, so you can actually help them with some breathing techniques so that they know how to do it, how to feel calm. I'll be talking about it. So you can tell them, okay, why don't you take deep breaths? Okay, you want calming, you want to go to the calming corner. That is the third point, where make a calm down plan. You can actually teach children what to do when they begin to feel angry, rather than show throat blocks when they're frustrated. For example, they might go to their room or designated place where a corner called calming corner or something. You can just keep it there, and you can tell the child, okay, you're feeling angry. Okay, no problem. If you want to go to the calming corner, you can go there. You want me to come with you? You want hug? So there is another point where hugs are really good very good for their emotional development. Okay, so make sure you are helping them with calming down strategies, and also being with them and understanding and labeling their feelings would actually help them. Anger management skills would be mainly by teaching them how to take deep breaths. And one of the best ways to help a child who feel angry is to teach them specific anger management techniques by taking deep breaths. For example, can calm your child's mind and their body when they are upset. Or you can tell the child, okay, you want to take a quick walk, or maybe giving them to smell some good perfume or something at that point of time. That will also help them. So these are the techniques that you can use, or anger management skills you can use or you can teach them these skills, so that whenever they feel angry, they can use these techniques. Okay, and don't give into tantrums. So if you are, I'm telling you, tantrums are normal. Okay, that's how they are showing their emotions. That's okay. But when they are showing tantrums, make sure you stick to the rule calmly. Be patient. If for example, if it is about the screen time, we have already fixed a screen time, maximum 1 hour. With that also we'll be doing at Crink. If the child is having a lot of screen time, that also will be done. So if, for example, if I'm saying screen time is there, if the child is asking for more time, then you need to stick on to the rule. Beta, we have already decided, you have already like told me that, okay, you just need this much time, and time is over. Even if they are showing the tantrums and again, if they are throwing things or doing whatever they want, like to get that thing done, don't give in. Just be calm, let the tantrums pass. Okay, you take a deep breath and breathe out, and then keep just be there, present there, and let the tantrums pass. Do not give it. Don't give whatever they are asking if it is unnecessary. Then we can do is follow through with consequences. So today what happened is my child hit me with his toy when he didn't get something that was unnecessary. So the consequence I gave him was, I told him, so if you are hitting me with the truck, that was a small truck, and I got really hurt, and I told him, no, mama is getting hurt. So what you need to do is, if you're doing it again, mama will take the truck from you. Then what he did, he didn't do it. Okay, again when he did it, I took the truck from him and I kept it somewhere, and I told him, see, you have to communicate with him. See, so because you did that, that's why I didn't give you. So calmly you can say, you're sticking to the rule and you're telling that calmly. And you can use this breathing exercise for kids also, like square breathing. There are a lot of other breathing exercises. If you just find out, if you can get it from YouTube, whatever is good, different breathing exercise you can use. And this is one of them, breathing exercise for kids, where you can do square breathing. This is called square breathing, where the child needs to breathe in for 4 seconds, and then hold it for some time and breathe out. Again, breathe in, hold it for some time, and breathe out. So this is something that you can teach the children. So then again, we are here. Now tell me, what would you do if you are in these situations? I would like to see any changes are there or not. Anybody would like to volunteer? 5-year-old showing tantrums at grocery store. What would you do? After the session, what did you take from it? I'm waiting. Anybody would like to say anything?
Hello, ma'am.
No.
Hi.
If the child is showing tantrums to buy something,
Mhm.
obviously we'll wait for some time and just ask him whether it is really necessary. Then if it's not listening at the last point, we'll have to buy. That's the
No,
thing.
this is what you took from me. If it is unnecessary, you should not have to buy it. Okay. You need to wait that you need to change the situation. You need to take him to another situation, or maybe take him to the car and then tell him, let the tantrum pass and wait for it. Okay. And then stick to the rule. If it is unnecessary, don't buy it. Then he will understand that, okay, if I'm showing tantrums, then I'll get it. Let the tantrum pass. Okay. So even if in the case of no question, where toddler, whenever you are asking them to do something, they are saying, no, I won't come. They'll run around. What you can do is by
Yes.
what I usually do is I'll tell him some stories, whatever happened before. Did we go there? Okay, when we went there, what did we see? So when we are talking, when we are telling some story, they'll listen to us and they'll come to us, and then whatever they were doing, they'll forget. So then we, at that time, whenever you're telling the story, that at the same time you can put the clothes on and whatever you want to do, you can do it. This is what I do. Okay, and this is part of the development. Saying no, toddler saying no, it is part of the development and it is normal. Okay, and 10-year-old not listening to you, it is also a part of the development, where the child is, there will be some kind of disagreements in tweens. They are tweens, where 9-10 years old, they are called as tweens. Okay, so when kids hit the tween years, they will be having this budding independence, that they would have this kind of feeling will be there. So it's normal for tweens to be mildly oppositional and argumentative.
They will understand. The 10-year-old will understand, because I have one. He will understand, but the other one, 5 years, they're pretty small, right? So like, yeah, it's better to divert attention. Like you can tell them other things and switch their attention to something else.
Yes, that is what you need to do. Always do that. They will forget it. They will forget what they were doing. Okay, use that technique always. Like I was saying, telling stories or showing something around. Okay, and for 10-year-old, some people have told me that they won't listen to me. They have become so they're not listening, and whenever I say something, they'll be very rude. It is part of the development, and they will try to be independent. That is the thing. But make sure you are being calm and keep the consequences then there, and then telling them, see, this is not how it is, you need to do. Okay, so every day in 100 small ways, our children ask, do you see me? Do you hear me? Do I matter? Their behavior often reflects our response. Okay, so this is something that Eleanor said. So make sure you can keep this in your mind. Thank you for that wonderful interaction. Okay, and one more thing I would like to say is, whatever I just told you, it's about normal behavior and everything, or whatever anger management technique we use. But the thing is, make sure even if you are using all this anger management techniques, still you are feeling angry frequently, not able to control or manage it by yourself, for you and also for your children. If it is happening frequently, if it is happening very intensely, make sure you are taking help from experts. That is the main thing that I want to tell you. Okay, don't keep it there, right? Okay, it's okay, it is part, it is we all are human beings and we can get angry. No, not like that. If it is not going out of control, often not able to control it, and even for your children, it might be a clue that you're getting, or a symptom of a bigger issue. For ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or any kind of other disorders, or even learning challenges, when they are not able to do it, they'll feel angry. So you need to see whether it is shown frequently. Often is, how often is often, you're asking. See, often is when you see that it is affecting their daily functioning, then that is abnormal. if they are not sitting at all, if they are not able to listen to you at all, or they are distracted from one thing to other, or they are not able to concentrate, or they are having problems with reading and writing, you will be seeing the underlying reasons and causes when you try to empathize and understand your children. And even for parents, I have seen parents being very aggressive. One parent had told me, I was feeling really bad about it. He was very aggressive, and he used to kick and whatnot. He would do that. That is not a normal behavior. That is not something that we can say it's part of because we are not doing this great or something like that. No, it is abnormal. You need to take expert advice for that. You need to seek mental health professional help for that. So make sure for children and for adults also, if it is not coming out of under your control, make sure you are seeking help. Crink is helping you for all of that. We all have Crink parents here, and also it is a mixed group. So Crink parents would be knowing how beautiful we are doing it, and we are not praising ourselves, but we know that when we see the feedback, we know that it is helping you all, and it is actually a fuel for us to grow and help you all again and again. And thank you so much for this beautiful crowd, wonderful crowd interacting. And yeah, Mariam, are we going for Q&A? I know I've taken a little more time than.
Yeah, you can post. If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box.
Yeah, if you all have any questions, you can post it in the chat box. Welcome. Okay, thank you. Okay. Nashra, you would like to join Crink, then you will understand what is glucose monitor. That is from our
secret, right?
Yes, it is secret. Okay, how to handle a hyperactive kid? They think differently. Yes, for that also we would like to see and then see what all symptoms are there. Whether this hyperactivity is something that is part of the development or it is something abnormal that we need to check. We will be doing an assessment to understand whether the child is having hyperactive issues or not. Hyperactivity is a symptom of a disorder. So if you're using that word, make sure you are doing it clearly. And some people would use depression as a word to describe your sadness, but don't use a disorder. You will get the downloadables, the management anger management tips that I just told you, and you will get the link here. You can use the link to get the PDF.
Shamsi has discussed so many aspects of anger management. And Shruti, can you please post the link? Those who want to refer to the points again can download the same from this link that is posted in the chat box. Thank you, Shamsia, for all those wonderful tips.
Welcome. My pleasure.
Also, Shruti, please post the social media links. Do follow us in Insta, Facebook, and all, so that you are aware about the upcoming events. And next month, we'll be having a session on screen time, how to handle the screen time of your children, which is a question that is asked by a lot of parents nowadays.
We have another question, Mariam.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am parent to 3 kids, 7 years, 5 years, and 10 months. I get angry very much. So after the session, you must be knowing how to understand this anger of yours. What is that triggering you? What is the underlying cause you have? Maybe you're not able to manage everything together. So it's if you want to think about it, and if you want our help, we are here. You can contact Crink for that. We can help you, or use whatever techniques I've mentioned here. Use those techniques, and first of all, understand the root cause and find out a solution for that particular problem that may help you. Or else, if you're not able to do it, please contact Crink. We'll help you. Okay, next question.
Angelina, George, are you there in our WhatsApp group? In any of the WhatsApp groups? If so, you'll be receiving notification there about the date, timing, and all. Others, please mute your audios.
Okay, any toilet training classes? Okay, toilet training also should be done with more proper monitoring. Okay, it cannot be done. It cannot be just told you, like we cannot tell that here, because we need proper monitoring for that. I can give you simple tips like giving fixing the routine every day when the child get up. Make sure you're giving a lukewarm glass of water, and then take them to the toilet and fix that timing, and make sure you're doing it 15 minutes or half an hour gap, so that you take the child to the toilet and let the child start peeing, or even if the child doesn't want. Okay, but do not force. Make sure you don't force. Okay, don't stress too much. Okay, it will all happen, but you need monitoring for that. Okay, for that also at Crink we are helping. So if you want more information regarding that, you can contact Crink. So
food eating patterns also, we have a session on that, and its recording is available, and also Shamsia will be helping you out with. From that session, you will be knowing the different kinds of food, the different colors that are to be on your child's plate, how to get them to eat in a friendly manner without forcing them. And all. Hasina, you can contact Krink's number. Shruti, please please post the number, WhatsApp number. And also, as we all know, managing our anger is very important so that we can be better human. Plus, we can make a better life for people around us, and also to set good examples to our children. In case you are struggling with it and fail to implement the steps on your own, do contact. We'll guide you through step-by-step process so that you can get out of this habit of anger. Can you give me a call after sessions? I didn't get you, Angelina. Did you understand, Shamsia?
No.
How to contact Crink? Fahima, you can contact in the below number, which Shruti has posted.
If you want consultation from me, you can contact Crink. I give consultation through Crink. Shruti will help you.
Is at Crink. Mentors like Shamsia will be in contact with you, with the Crink members on a regular basis. Every month you'll be having sessions with your mentor. And she'll be dealing, Shamsia will be dealing all the issues that you face as a parent.
Am I missing out questions? We get complaints from other kids if we leave them for free play. Okay. Free play in the sense, make sure your children are not hurting other children. That is not what I meant about free play. Free play in the sense, at home, instead of restricting for everything, make sure you focusing on the essential part. Is it really necessary to be strict? If it is necessary, make sure you are being strict calmly. My son speaks loudly when someone says something he does not like, even if it is his grandparents. What will he do? Speaks loudly when someone says. There will be other reasons behind it that you need to check. You need to sit. We always recommend parents to have a one-to-one session or not a session, individual time with your children, so that you can have that bonding and understand their problems better. Okay, so it would be because something else. So you need to sit down and ask the child what is happening. Okay, so and also make sure you tell the child how to behave, and instead of saying don't do that or don't say this, so they'll get confused. So better tell them what they need to do. Okay, we get complaints from other kids if we leave them for free. We have to let them. Okay, I've already answered that question. Do you have any other questions, any queries?
There are no more questions. We can wind up the session. If there are any more questions, please post in the chat box as soon as possible.
why a child makes a buzzing sound at age 19. So this behavior also will have some other reason. He is 19. Okay, so you need to talk about it and just understand the reasons behind it. Okay.
The reason why we are giving personalized solution is exactly this, because everyone's situation is different. Children are different. So we need to personally understand your situation so that we can suggest the right solution that will be apt for you. So for such queries, you can WhatsApp in this number.
Do we have any other questions? Sibling fightings make me anger. Yes. So for that, you need to watch our fight mode of micro class. It is very helpful. How you need to be a mediator between your children and how to make them understand their own feelings, how they have to behave. Instead of hitting, don't use hands. Instead of saying don't use hands, try to tell them use your words and ask them what is the problem and let them solve it by themselves with your guidance. Every time whenever they are having fights, make sure you take a deep breath for some time and be calm, and then be a mediator in between so that you can understand their problems. So whenever you are absent also, they can do it by themselves. They can solve their problems by themselves. So when they are having a fight, don't be so angry, so that they will understand that, oh, this is how we need to solve a situation. My kid gets anger when he doesn't like to do what we say. Yeah, he is also a human being. He might be having different mood changes. He won't be able to do whatever we are asking them to do. So we need to empathize first what the child needs. Okay, then only you tell them what they need to do instead of imposing whatever things that you want them to do. Ask them whether they are ready or not. Okay, Nrupa, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Shall we wind up, Shamsia?
Yes, no more questions, right? Any feedbacks? Yeah, feedbacks. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Saliha.
Thank you all for joining. Hope to see you all in another session which is as wonderful as this. Hopefully.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Happy parenting.
Thank you.